actually say something that could help me, that would be great. Like this. Use my heaviest ammo. Doesn't work. Even if I take the basically sniper rifle. Oh, sniper rifle works. Well, probably yeah, I should hit the weak spot. You are right. Ooh. Oh, right, her weak spot. I'm sorry, I'm 12 and that is funny.
Over here.
Yeah, Vasi, I think you mixed up. It's a queen, not a king. Vasi, do you have glasses on? If not, you probably need some. Well then. So what? And I'm encumbered. And I'm encumbered. Yeah, I'm taking this. Rage weapon skills. And I probably need to actually get rid of... Let's drop it. Drop it for now. Okay, sup.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
You're welcome, by the way.
Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
C3 sent me to find you.
Means they're still holding the post then. Good. You might head on back. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way. Once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Okay. Sure. That's where I came from. What's here? Well, in the good news, we didn't die. In the bad news, we might.
Nail the cat.
I can't aim. Oh, no, 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 no. And that's another queen. This girl is on fire. This girl's almost dead. Please don't tell me you reset. Oh no, my companions arrived. Cool.
No! Protect her! We're not getting through. That's the last of them.
Yay! First try. That's a lot of things in here. There might be loot down there, I mean... Do it for the loot. Nothing else, always do it for the loots. Go. Okay, that's it. So much for my loot. So much for my loot. Disappointing. How the hell do I get out of here now? Oh, here. Cool. Is it now towards the exit? Wait a minute. Spectrum vodka. A glass for every class. We're fine. Everything's fine. We've broken like 100 ankles by now, and we're still fine.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer! Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
Why are you guys guarding the station?
We were hired to do so, why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
Kind of odd for a group of mercs to label themselves as corporate entity.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures, Lance handles the human capital, and Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
I'll call it even if you help me wipe out the marauders at the broadcast station.
You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the Marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive until the payment's cleared.
You guys have to be the laziest crew in Halcyon.
I think you mean clever.
No.
We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you.
Nice.
C3s,
We're going to battle.
better move out.
Time for a battle. Oh, we can loot everything here now. And that gun had a name. I need a vendor to sell my trash. That. I need a vendor cause I'm encumbered again. Might as well. Hey. Guess I can get rid of this one. I want to, but nobody else is gonna use it, so we're fine, everything's fine. I could also tinker a little. Actually, let's repair stuff first. Okay, and then I can tinker. Wait, we got this? We just picked up this assault rifle, but that's not as strong as I'd like. Going for a pistol, I didn't want to use that. Use this. Alright. What am I thinking? Sometimes I'm not thinking. Let's up the assault rifle a little. Cool. Shotgun could also use some. I have plenty of bits for now, so it doesn't really matter whether I have to do this or not. I can just do it. We can be fine. Wait, tinkered items cannot be greater than 5 levels above your own. Increase your character level to tinker. Okay, we're fine for now. Don't need more. We'll be fine for now. Or maybe I should... I thought I had another pistol. I guess I just destroyed it. 'Cause why not? Well, never mind. Let's just move on. Let's go get stuff done. Let's go. For the Empire.
There you are. Boss man said you'd be up.
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know. Up in Byzantium.
Don't talk all at once.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever
Hey,
support you need.
Demos. Hello,
If those
hello.
bastards start shooting, we'll join in.
Hello.
I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations.
Your gun's the trigger happy one, or you are?
Ain't it the same, really? I'd say
No.
me and my piece meet each other halfway on the issue. She likes to be used, and I like to put her to good use. As so very often as I can. We can tell friend from foe, mind you, but it's probably best not to walk directly in front of us.
Okay then. No need to wait for me. After you.
You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
For the Empire. Let's go. And they have their own mechanical, of course. I thought it was an explosive barrel, but it's a box.
Everyone all right?
Security threat eliminated.
That for the Emperor sounded like Warhammer 40k, dude, man. Maybe it was. Maybe. I don't remember where I heard it. But I heard it somewhere. Must have been Warhammer. But not that I've ever played it. I know, I'm confessing to never have played it. I know, it's horrible. I know. Oh.
Woohoo! Nice work!
Reminder, please unexpected.
Oh, whoa! The dodging skills on that one.
Resetting threat level.
Bro. Sup?
Here we go!
You stay behind, we have robots to take care of stuff. Don't charge in. There we go. Stay behind, let them go.
On my way!
That's the entrance.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Go. Slimmer than nature. Diet toothpaste. Okay.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
I thought the guys were gonna help me inside too, but guess not.
Here we go!
Look at the girls go. Damn. My squad's kicking ass. I like it. I like that a lot. Vending machine. Oh, it's like
Here's
Christmas.
the elevator, but
Like Christmas. Sell junk. Sell.
ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Which way do I have available? I can sell the guns too that I'm not gonna use. I'm not gonna use this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. This one I can keep. Because it's special. Not because I'm gonna use it, but because it's special. Long guns plus 7. What do I have right now here? Dialogue skills. Important matters, but... Nah, let it be how it is right now. I can sell that. Okay, let's go. What's in there? Oh, that's sealed. Okay. Sounds like slot machines. Yeah, it does. It does. Maybe that's why they're so addicted to buying things. Environmental controls keycard. Okay. Barb. I like the name Barb. Barb, the new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations. You messaged corporate about it. You get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access keycard deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably with the archives, or in one of the station's other popular sections. Because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression systems, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review. Ooh. Ooh, harsh. That's the bathroom. There's lotion. Good for it. Good for your skin. Hello.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
What if I don't want to talk? What if I just want to shoot you?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
Say nothing.
I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you?
Speaking of, I'm working with Berthold. C3's ready to fight.
Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
How many marauders broke into the station?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
I'll see what I can do.
Great work.
Okay. Moving on.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak. About damn time.
Light 'em on fire, ladies and gents!
They're here.
Time to collect a fine bounty.
Oh. I came here to fight, but there's nobody to fight? Okay, I don't mind, I'm okay with that. I can just loot, Oh, look at them go!
Time to collect a fine bounty.
No time to loot with these folks. I know I picked up armor, but I don't want it.
Wasted company ammo.
That's the last of them, I think.
Okay, so I can go back to looting. Thank you very much. So let's start. So that's the exit or the entrance where those guys entered. We got here messages, emergency protocols, toilets. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steam dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm. Theodore. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we will all be. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript, you take too many bathroom breaks and you know it. Aw, man. These companies sure know how to handle their employees. I picked something else again. Mechanical controls? Sphere controls? I guess that's later. Here we go.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Yes.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place.
I didn't do it out of the goodness of my heart, if you get my drift.
Yes, I believe I do. This ought to square our debt.
Ooh,
One hefty
nice.
payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Because I have nothing better to do. You know why I'm here. Can we continue our conversation from the intercom now?
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous.
Yeah. Maybe it
Phineas
is.
has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Fine, tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
That's it? You're not pulling my leg?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much.
Much.
Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Okay. Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Funny guy. Funny guy.
Hell of a job.
Transmission log. Personal files. Blue skies. I said the future is looking bright indeed. I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Sneaky, sneaky. Had a near miss the other day. Nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading the detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information-gathering associates know how to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Should have known. Pox it all. Those imbecilic children, in their hatred of each other, Sanjar and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me alongside them. I should have never invited them to play, but what about it now? What to do indeed. They have a great relationship, all these folks. They know what's up.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Aww.
What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Black holes. Did you see that?
No. That big ball of fire totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic holes, so one of us has to knock it off.
No.
Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
No.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Level up. Oh god, this can't be good. This can't be good. Okay, I need to talk to this crazy guy again. Oh, I still have to talk to Hiram. Okay. Wait, out there.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack?
Yes. Mayaka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends.
Aw.
I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
Always.
Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
You're an info broker, what's that?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
What can you tell me about Phineas?
Not much, admittedly.
Well, you must know something about him.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not
What's your
unconvinced either.
source? Oh, can't ask him anything else.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I'm curious about MSI and the Iconoclads.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
Something of more substance? What's the story between MSI and the Iconoclads?
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left?
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
So you're the glue that brought them together.
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
I'm curious about Graham Bryant's deep, dark secrets.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
I could use some dirt on Sanjar.
Sanjar is not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
What do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night. Luckily,
Let's talk about the board.
there are so many members. Do specify.
Got any compromising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared.
Interesting.
MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcomes it back to the fold.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper
That's
of
kind of
such
something
from
we
me.
figured out once we found out that they're just demonizing them. Anything else? That's enough gossip for now.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
So about that ship.
Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit grainy, but an invigorating watch all the same. What about it?
Where do you think the ship came from?
The board has a blockade of gunships that patrol Monarch. Not a ton, mind you, just enough to deter the masses. I am curious as to what downed it. A faulty part wouldn't be wholly unusual. The supply for new mechanicals is tight. Ugh, now I'll never sleep. Unsolved puzzles really torque my sprockets. If you find out what happened, sell me the info.
Who do you think I should give the module to?
I fear it's a sad day when you've resorted to asking me for advice. Sanjar's about as deadly as a spilled can of lead paint. If anyone's to aim a cannon at my face, I'd prefer it be him. But he'd never have the guts to defend Monarch if it came down to it. Graham's as likely to bomb Monarch as he is to protect it, down to the last dying man, woman, and sister-pig. As I'm not the one with access to the artillery cannon, I reckon the decision's ultimately up to you.
If you're so worried about it, I could just give it to you.
Me? I'd end up blasting myself from the face of the planet, trying to disengage the target lock on the bloody thing. Thank you, but no.
It was pretty wild, wasn't it? Us sharing the experience of seeing it crash like that. Aww.
Is this bonding? I'm not sure I like it.
Me neither.
Next, you'll be asking me how I got the scar on my chin when I was 11.
Can I ask him that? How did you get that scar on your chin? You can barely see it.
Most of it's underneath along my jaw, but yes, it seems to have faded with time. Moral of the story is, never run with scissors.
Ow.
I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What could be causing it? The glare from the terminal screen? Or something else?
I'd like to secure some information.
I may have a secret for you. For the right exchange.
Nope. Okay.
Give my regards.
Okie doke. We are good to go. I think. Search the outpost for her. One. Oh, this one. Okay. Also have to level up. Oh, I got a new perk. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go with more hacking. Let's go lockpick. And perks. Perks, perks, perks. I might take this one, since I already have a debuff on me. Might as well get an edge there. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go. The question is, where are we gonna go? That I haven't decided yet. Why is this not in the space section? Now that I have to talk to him. Travel to his lab. Yeah, why is this showing as Monarch? Ay, ay, ay. Return to Ash. I think we could do that, actually. We have to return to Zora. Let's go do that. We go return to Zora. See what she has to say. Then we can hand in the quest to Ash. Get some nice XP. And all will be well in the world.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's...
Yeah.
a letter.
Yep.
Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Graham isn't exactly known for his rationality.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about. My friend.
Girl, you just...
I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out. Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
You're gonna find me? How? He's gonna stalk me. Oh no. Oh no. Out of the way. Whee.
If you got in your mind that I want company, you're wrong. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
I found Lamont's body.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
They bought themselves a ticket off-world, but they were attacked while waiting for it.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yeah, thing is, I found a list of agents in that outpost. You aren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
You abandoned them? They died out there.
And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round.
What?
Cheers, hero.
You're an ass.
I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Leave old man to his past.
Oh, I should have kept those bits. Dude.
Oh, Nyoka. How have you been? Nothing on this moon for no...
What's your story?
It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it.
I can try to outdrink him, okay. You said you've been around the whole moon. You must know a few things no one else does.
The only thing I got to teach is get the fuck off T1. Or whatever they're calling it this week. Anybody with half a brain can tell you that. Look, you want to buy the drinks, I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance.
Hey.
I can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so... I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the Hot Pole. You know what that is?
I can make a guess. The hottest place on Monarch is probably the closest to Olympus.
Exactly. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away. Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off assloads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcanoes so high the peaks are in space.
Spicy, hi, welcome back. Aw, thank you, Spicy, thank you. If there's no air, how did you survive?
O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse, though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeballs. Little streaks of light.
Damn.
The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. Circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment, put my ear to the ground.
And? Something says Cray Stream.
I wonder now if I imagined
Who that?
Trick of the air. The heat. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
That music is putting me to sleep. It actually is. You made that whole thing up.
You go on and tell yourself that. When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us for gravity, or wings getting stretched.